All right. Now, based on your understanding of the clover case and the definitions of the evolutionary biology concepts which you read in your textbook and which were provided in the reading, which of the following statements are true? I want you to tell me whether it's true or false, and then I'd like you to tell me why. So here are the questions. Look at them for just 2 minutes, and then we'll come back and do them together as a group. We're running out of time, so let's move on. Number 1, natural selection can fully be explained by the phrase survival of the fittest. True or false?
True.
Group 6, what do you guys think? True or false? True. Okay, when you're looking at questions, when they use extreme words like fully and is always, you gotta be careful. It's usually wrong. False. Now, it is not survival only that matters, but also the reproduction that makes an organism fit. Remember, it's survival, growth, and fitness. Or survival, growth, and reproduction, excuse me. So in this case, you could argue that that's not true. Group 3.
Oh, that's our group.
Alma, what do you think? True or false? Say true.
Okay, true.
She's right. True. If there's no variation, then there cannot be differential survival and reproduction.
Variation just means that it's still encrypted inside its makeup, right?
What variation means is look around the room in here. That's genetic variation. Okay, we all are humans. We're all part of the same group of organisms, but we have variation. We have different alleles. Do you remember what that means? The allele that I got for hair color is different than the one that you got for hair color. But we both have an allele for hair color. That's variation. It's genetic variation. Some of us are big, some of us are small. That's genetic variation. Some of us probably have nasty tasting poisonous cells. Just kidding, we don't. But plants, in plants. Okay, whoa. Easy, all right. So bringing it back to plants, right here. Gotcha? All right, some plants, plants also have genetic variation. And within that, if there is genetic variation, then natural selection can act on that. Let's say, to use an absurd example, in humans, okay, in here, let's say that there was a virus that came through the earth and it was specific to humans with blonde hair. Well, I see a few of us, very few of us, that would be wiped out in here, right? But would all the humans be wiped out?
No.
Why not?
Some of them.
Because there's variation, right? And so what would happen then is that there would be a selection for all non-blonde haired people and the others would be wiped out. Or let's say if you lived in a certain environment. Let's say you lived in Sweden and let's say someone else lived in Ecuador or in the Solomon Islands or somewhere like that. And it was 300 years ago when we didn't have all the technology we have now. Which one, if you lived in Sweden, how much sun exposure are you going to get? Not very much. How much protection, natural protection in the way of melanin, a pigment that will protect you from a lot of the UV rays, would you need? Not much. What do most native people from Sweden look like? Me. Yeah. I have Swedish in me. And what do most native people from the Solomon Islands look like? Black. Yeah, they have lots of melanin. Is that funny? They have lots of melanin, and the idea, evolutionary biology would tell us, well, it's because natural selection has selected for individuals with a certain characteristic that makes them more fit, more able to grow, survive, and reproduce. And in different environments, different variables can be selected for, but that's genetic variation.